Imagine if C++ went for therapy and then he can still read one self-help book and then finally he can learn boundaries. Now Rust be that. It fast like C, it save like bank vault, and it is loved like new baby language. But I beg, Rust no easy to learn. Oh. It go test your patience and sanity. Today we'll talk the life of Rust, why it was born, why it's challenging the programming world today, and the deep tech features will make developers they shout, borrow checker, no go kill me. Oh yeah, nah, deal with me. Rust started around 2010. They created them inside Mozilla by one guy. What be the guy name? Graydon Hore, whatever. Now the name be that for screen. The man vex say why Firefox they crash anyhow. He say he go build the own language. Where no go they misbehave. The Mozilla thought, yeah, now go ahead now. And boom, Rust was created. By 2015, Rust 1.0 come out. Only one mission I come with. Make fast software without fear. From that moment, Rust became the poster child for modern day systems programming. It gathers safety and performance together like rice and stew, or ewa gonya tissue, my Yoruba guys. Rust was born out of pain, actually. Developers were tired of bugs that crash rockets and bank servers. Yeah. Languages like C and C++, they give you freedom. No, yes, they will give you that freedom. But also they will give you freedom to destroy your own computer by yourself. Then Rust said, not on my watch. So it introduced the ownership and borrowing model. Now this one, they make the compiler act like security guard we get PhD. It checks every variable, every memory allocation. You know they get this use after free, no double free, no seg fault, no data race. If your code break memory rules like this, it no go compile. Rust developers don't just write code, though. they negotiate with the compiler. Rust strong type system plus that ownership model give you a crazy power, actually. You can literally design your own laws of the universe inside your code. For example, let's say you create a rocket, right? The rocket can take off when it's on ground and only land when it's in air. Hey, Yoruba voice, don't catch me. In air. When it's in air. Rust, they let you enforce that rule. So, inside compile time. You don't see them. No if statement, no runtime checks. You see the matter, so? If another developer tries to land your rocket while it's still on ground, compiler go shout, organo trial. This thing so that they call them type state pattern. See them for screen. Now, the one reason why Rust projects, they stay very, very consistent. Because every contributors must follow the same invariant. If your code no obey the rules, it no go compile. Period. Shikena. That's why Rust teams loves it. I'm telling you. I don't write Rust though. I know the right term. It enforces discipline at the language level. In the course of making this video, one of my guy for X, Twitter, yeah, let's call it that, give me some snippets, some things. Make I even check his name and call his name. Where my ex they oh. His name na Allwell for X. Shout out to Allwell. I think he handle now at allwell.dev. You go see I'm right in a Rust developer, in an aspiring Rust developer expert. So instead give me some things to put for this video. So I just give shout out to that. It's not entirely my brain. Now, make I continue, make I drop one sweet gist. They call them zero cost abstraction. In English, it means say, don't know English day. In simple terms, it means say, Rust, they let you write fancy code like generics and abstraction. But when it runs, there's no performance loss at all. Other languages like Java, we know say that they handle generics at runtime. Maybe they don't change, I don't know. It just gets more performance hit, you know. For Rust, nope. Rust turn your generic code into optimized machine code during compile time. You see, the whole process, they call it monomorphization. I bet see for screen. I hope say my editor go spell and well. So your code, they very elegant, but still they run like Formula One engine. You see, now in 2025, Rust don't enter everywhere. Operating system, parts of Linux kernel now written in Rust. Yes. Browsers, Firefox, Chrome, Rust dey inside. Cloud systems, AWS, Dropbox, and Discord, many of them. Some of them get small Rust snippets inside. Even blockchain like Solana, Polkadot, or Near Protocol, you understand? Even for some embedded system, because it is small and safe. If your system can't afford nonsense, then Rust, they handle them. Then Rust, they entertain all the concurrency models wey you fit imagine. Native OS threads, so this one na for hardcore parallelism. Async await for modern input and output, of course. This one they do am through Tokyo runtime. Then it still get green threads. This one be like go routine. This one are like through crate like rayon. I think so, yeah. And still, no data races, no corruption. If your multi-threaded code fail, now because of your brain. No be Rust. Rust also does OOP. Some people go on attack, but not fully. We just say kind of. Yes, not fully. Kind of. At least it supports encapsulation, polymorphism, operator overloading, but no inheritance or in the usual extend class way una sabi. Instead, you get things like traits. This one they be like most say behavior contracts. You can use trait objects to mimic inheritance. But Rust still keeps it very strict. It's actually OOP sha without wahala. More like object-oriented piece. And that's still OOP. So more look at the pros of Rust. We never enter since, but more just enter now. Number one, memory safety. Compiler they catch bugs before runtime. Speed. It they run like C. Even sometimes I think faster. Is debatable sha, but at least. Then type system. It creates custom safety rules. Yeah, I think so. Then concurrency, powerful and fearless, yeah? Zero cost abstraction, no garbage collector. And yet it is still super clean. I just wonder how they do that part. Some developers, they call it the language that gives you wings. I remember when I asked one of my guy about them. But go still check if you can fly. More check the cons, of course. There's always good and bad. All of them, they get them. The learning curve, they very steep. He had die because the compiler go humble you. No worry. Then the compile time too, they long. Some people feel come fight me now, but actually, they long. When I check, based on at least some research what I do. Then you get limited GUI support, of course. They never, because it's still new now, they never invest in that area yet. It get verbose error messages. Sometimes the error messages, they look like PhD thesis. Walai. There's small job market, but it's still growing, because it's still relatively new. But if you sabi now, baba, you go there all right, oh. So in 2025, Rust is no longer the new kiddo in the block, no? It's now in production at Meta, of course, your normal Facebook people, Microsoft, and Google. The Rust Foundation, they push education. And new frameworks like Azom, Tauri, now where they want, if you want to create desktop application now, with Rust, and Bevy. These ones that they make and suite for web development and game development. Rust has proved one simple thing. You can now write low-level code without fear and without seg fault. Personally, I feel Rust is not just a language. I feel it's philosophy because it go reward your patience, it they demand respect, and it go deliver peace of mind. So if you dey code Rust, remember say compiler no be your enemy. Na just tough love. Anyways, like and share, comment. Una wey be Rust advocate. Make una come talk. Na make I educate more people. So bye.